Okay, so today I am working on this game board. It is going to be a maze game because it's very simple for me to make. And I just want to get something out there. And I know that this is I just want to get something out there. That's it. So today will hopefully be interesting where I will show you, you know what? Let's just go over there right now, I guess. Okay, so this is the very unfinished blueprint, but I'm not going to go through a whole game design document for this little thing because it's supposed to be quick. And I'm just trying to make something, got this stuff, and some pieces of paper that I will then turn this into something playable, a board game first. Let's see if you guys can see this. So how it works is there are different layers of a puzzle. So there's a bottom puzzle, this middle puzzle, and then this top puzzle. Well, I guess it's not a puzzle, it's a maze. And each one of these different colored sections can spin clockwise or counterclockwise. And so now these pieces of paper are going to become the layers. I don't have yellow, so I have to go get yellow. Okay, yellow. I'm just gonna color this thing. And feel very awkward that you guys are watching me and I'm not saying anything. The silence is painful. I already did the blue. Can you even see it? Well, we're gonna do the blue again, I guess. Because you can't even see it. Maybe just, it doesn't have to be perfectly colored in, just dark enough to be able to see it so that when I give it to the developer, I can tell what's going on. Okay, let's see if we can see that. That's a little bit better. It's nice to see how the camera picks it up in real time. I probably would have gotten to the point where I put it all together, took a picture, and said, wait, I can't see it. Now I have to go back and do it again. Lots of redoings. Redoings. Let's see it now. Oh, yep, definitely. Much better. Let's go back and do this blue. Where's the... Okay. Oh, much better. Much better. Let's see that one. Oh, yeah. With yellow, let's say blue, cold, hot. Hot? Or do we go cold? Another cold. Okay. Oh, come on. I didn't realize that third grade coloring was going to come into my life so often. That's where the real learning happens. See that one? Solid. Okay, I think we're just gonna do 3 layers for right now. We're gonna keep it really simple. That's very hard for me, but that's what we're gonna do. Okay. So now I've got one blank, and that's gonna be my base. And I guess if I was so inclined, I could get a ruler, and I could measure it, which I think I'm going to do. So hold on one second. No ruler, so we're gonna eyeball this bad boy. It's gonna look probably not great, but as long as it illustrates the point, that's all that matters. Okay, that looks square. That looks square. Now I have to make this into a slightly smaller square. Okay. Some little lines to cut. Okay. Got some little dashes going here. Do I look ridiculous using these tiny little scissors? No, I don't. I look completely normal. Completely normal. Okay. Let's see where we're at here. I guess we can just shave things off as need be. Beautiful. Look at it. You get the little outline and everything. Very nice. Okay. Now let's see what we have. Huh. You know, I don't actually know if I like what I have drawn here. Hold on, guys. Okay, I'm taking it back. I'm just going to continue on with whatever it is that I have here. So, let's see here. What do I have? What's going on? Okay, so now this is when some grid lines are going to be necessary, and actually a ruler would be very good. Can you see the little grid lines? You definitely cannot see the grid lines. That's okay, I can see the grid lines. This may have not been such a great idea that I just did it right in the middle of the piece of paper. That was terrible. But that's where we're at. So let's just go with it. I mean, this was... should have used the corner. I'm wasting a bunch of paper. This was perfect paper. Ruined. Absolutely, positively ruined. Okay. So, let's see here. Cut it a little unevenly, purposefully, so I could trim it down. Oh. Good old measure twice, cut once is not what I've got going on over here. Measure 0, cut 3 times. I kind of like that you can't see my face at all. It's a funny angle, point of view. Okay. It is coming together. Try to pick this thing up for you guys. Okay, there we go. It's coming together just like I remember. Although the other one I had was much nicer. There's a long story as to why I don't have that one, but it's all boring stuff. Okay. Smaller and smaller. Okay. Not going to use the center. The center of this piece of paper. I'm very excited about turning this board game into an app. I originally called this The Amazing Moving Maze. I think now I'm going to call it Crazy Maze. But I remember I'd found a broker for the first time. And I made the board game. I made a set of rules, a rule list. Did all the stuff that I thought was necessary, and then they told me, oh, it's really great, but holy smokes. Let me put it on the table. It's really great, but here are a list of a bunch of other toys that are already maze games. Okay. And at that time didn't say, I don't think you should be making board games anymore. And then but whatever, I was told no, which was very sad. I'd worked very hard on it. And later on, I was told, stop making board games, make electronics, keep making an electronic toy. Okay, so then I started to try to make I sent in Oglo, not the functioning prototype, but just something drawn on a piece of paper. They said they liked it, and then to make that one. Of course, and that one didn't work out, so they were very, very wrong. But they were older people, and I don't think they really understood anymore as to what was going on. They were called Mara Designs. A wife, husband went to MIT for engineering. Who knows if that was for his undergrad or not. And then I don't know where the wife went. but they did a lot of licensing and then making board games, which was kind of crazy to tell me not to make a board game. But what does that matter to me now? The point is, I had this idea. It was really a very good idea, and there are other moving maze games. Of course, none of them were set up like this one was set up, and this one, when you see it, when you play it, you'll see it's very smart. If I can toot my own horn. Because all of the versions that they sent me of this moving maze, and I've seen quite a few, this one is definitely the most geometrically appealing. Okay. So, there's that. There are these. I'm not actually going to cut out the full square. I'm just going to cut out, I only need 2. I only need 2. Okay, so, I don't know what, if that was the case, I don't know why I did these, but whatever. J'ai more, j'aimerais rien. Got that slack jaw going on when I'm cutting these. Oh no! You know, you guys aren't here, but I feel like you're here. You're watching me through that little lens. In the future. Future. Let's go, baby. Done. Pow. Fantastic. 2 blue little squares. Blue. Although, I'm going to color them a little bit more. Come on. Okay. Let's see if I can hold this whole thing up now. Why am I going to do that? I'm not going to do that. I should just... Oh, I have to cut these down first, though. Okay, this is going to be a little challenging. Okay, I'm not going to do that. There we go. Not it. There we go, real quick. So, I don't know how I'm going to do this exactly, but there. See, it can turn. Then these can turn. And then this whole one would turn, but the green one. Now I'm going to draw the actual maze onto these parts. Okay. So, I don't know how I'm going to do this, if I'm going to do the outside first, inward, outward, outward, inward. It's definitely not how I originally had made it. When I originally made it, there were more layers. There's a layer. It was more like this, and then another yellow here. I think I'm just going to make another yellow. Why not, right? Because when I put it like this, that looks a little too simple. This has got some more color. So I'm going to make another yellow, right? tell me that one doesn't look so much better. Far more interesting, far more colorful. I don't necessarily know about these colors, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay, I'm taking a quick break with some fried bread and this fancy mustard that was 99 cents. Okay, so I finished the square and I drew the lines on, and you can see, I'll take one of these off. You can see what it looks like just as there are 3 lines. Each square gets 3 lines. Place it there. I'm gonna go over the lines again with one of these black colored pencils. There, now you can see how, let's see if I can turn one of these. Oh, this one might be better. This changes the direction. Oh no. So now it moves. Take this whole piece and adjust it, and it changes where you go. So now I have to color all of this, or make the lines a little darker. Commentating, I have to commentate, okay, stuff, things, whatnot. I don't know. I don't know, but I do know that I love this game, and I already said it, I'm gonna say it again. I'm so happy that I came to this conclusion. Hey, let's make that board game that you wanted to make that other people told you no. And now, okay, fine, board games don't work, I'll go to video games, you know? Toy people, come on. You're not gonna be supportive? Then I guess I'll move into the video game realm. Because definitely toys and board games are being absolutely obliterated by video games. And I personally think, you know, it does take a lot to make the toys, and people want them for very cheap. First off, don't make terrible toys, because I've seen lots of that. But 2, you know, let some people actually throw some toys out there rather than bottling everything up. The all boys club. It's ridiculous. This feels like it's going to be a hit. But maybe we all feel that way about our things when we make them. Oh, I've got the $1 million idea, but I'm not necessarily. I don't necessarily care about that at this point. People playing it would be absolutely awesome. I'm gonna cut this one down, I think. Okay. I've got this friend at Domino's. At some point, I was telling you guys about this. There's a computer science guy. I was talking to him about video games, but I've got this other friend there who's another manager, and he was really interested in it. And we've been texting, and he keeps asking me about it. And I thought, you know, it's really nice when you're doing stuff, doing something interesting. People definitely want to engage with you. Not necessarily do anything, but they definitely want to engage with you. It's awesome. It's really nice. It's really nice that they want to engage, really nice to be the person that they want to engage with, or that the person that's doing something that others want to engage with. It's also nice that, you know, when you're making the board games or the toys or something, you have this ominous feeling that, okay, you got it together, you even got a prototype, but you got a long way to go. Versus this, which definitely feels as though, okay, I just need to get a prototype together. I can get it in a digital format, and I can get straight to showing it off. It's very nice. Some of these bits are a little too, I think I'm gonna have to chop this one down a smidge as well. Things are not lining up very well. Sounds kind of like Blue's Clues there. When that guy from Blue's Clues left, dang, that show is never the same. I didn't really even like that show. But I knew it wasn't the same. I knew it wasn't right. I knew it was wrong. Oh, this game is going to be awesome for randomly generated whatnot. Okay, so now, here, let's take a look. All right, that looks great. That looks awesome. Start, finish. Looks really good. Now I've got these power-ups and whatnot that I'm gonna add in there. Maze freeze, walk through barriers, increase speed, show fastest route, and coins. First, I made the game design document, wrote some stuff down on paper. Upgrades, special abilities, the board, a couple little things to describe it. Second, I made a functional game board. Here it is, the pieces move and whatnot. Okay, now we got a little Caroline down in the corner. Made the character. Now it's time to put together a video of it being played. Players race through the maze. As fast as they can as the maze moves, collecting power-ups. 1 to 4 players. The goal is to get to the finish as fast as possible or be the first player to get there. A little later here, this is gonna be closer to what it looks like, isometric design. These are gonna be fences. This way Caroline looks three-dimensional as she's running around, but it can be done with two-dimensional art. Slight change up with the icon designs. I'm gonna write how they work, for how long they work, the parameters that they follow. I'm gonna color this in. I think it's gonna be all green, and then these sections that twist will look like little flowers. So it'll be yellow, all green, then little yellow flowers. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm gonna color this in, and it's gonna be all green like a meadow. And these sections that twist will be, the slightly larger sections that twist will be little yellow flowers, and then the smaller pieces will be the yellow flowers and purple flowers. Little tiny things you may not even be able to see what they are. So that was nice, right? A little change of pace, and that was some fun video stuff. I didn't finish today between eating and being lazy at points. I think I'll be able to finish most of this stuff up. I'm sure I'll want to change the icons again. Just as I'm looking at it now, I see the show fastest route. It's supposed to be a not a microscope, but the Sherlock Holmes lens. Whatever, I can't think of the name right now. That and the orb look somewhat similar, and I don't really care for that. But that's good. I'm really enjoying. I love making the games and stuff. So much fun. Definitely toy company stuff. To have the game and have the toys interwoven. So this will be a nice simple game to have made. Keep making updates, throw it up on the website when everything is ready and the toys are in here. It's so much fun. It's so nice. Definitely the direction that I want to move in. I really like that I can make a little story behind this, connected to this product, connected to the games. It's interwoven. Oh my gosh, I've got product and material to sell with the mixing and the matching, and I get to make stuff all the time. So much fun. I'm going to be calling it Moving Maze. It's going to be all cow themed there. And like I said earlier, I'm so glad that I get to turn one of my old board games into something that's actually playable. It's really nice. So I did that, general research. As always, I don't even know if you can call it research or I'm just having fun learning about video games and selling. And that's it. I don't have much else. Put that little thing together, and I'm going to see you guys tomorrow.